Hello, Anteater fans. Michael O'Sullivan here with Dan Klatt, head coach of the UC Irvine women's water polo team. And Dan, lucky number 13 year for you at the helm. And you guys just had the alumni match here on campus, I know, and literally have the season right around the corner, so I know you must be excited.
Definitely excited to get going. We had our best alumni turnout this last year. Not all of them could play. We had a few pregnant ladies, which is awesome to see, but it was great kickoff to get going for the beginning of the season here.
Yeah, and the beginning of the season will start at the end of the month with the Cal Baptist Invitational, or a tournament that's in Riverside, which isn't too far away, obviously. But I know, once the calendar gets to February, that's a big Stanford invite to get the season going. I know you'll have a Big West opponent in Hawaii there, which makes it even more significant.
Yeah, we always get really high-level competition. One of the reasons we go up there, great venue, great teams are always in the tournament. And for us to start with Hawaii, who I think is going to be the class of our conference, is going to be a great way for us to see where we need to be at the end of the season.
Yeah, so you'll have Hawaii there, a big invitational up at Palo Alto. Then kind of looking through the middle stretch of February, you'll have the Triton Invite in La Jolla, UCLA in Los Angeles. That's always a big non-conference matchup, one would assume. But then a big 2-week stretch to kind of the end of February into early March, the UCI Invite here at the Anteater Aquatics Complex, and then you got the Michigan Wolverine Invite as you make a trip to the Midwest and Ann Arbor. So I know that must be pretty cool.
It'll be a good opportunity. So NC2As is in the Midwest. It's in Indianapolis this year, so it's an opportunity to get over in that time zone and spend some time there. And then again, obviously, Michigan is a great program, and they put on a good tournament, and it's just a good experience for our ladies to get out there. Might be a little cold for them, colder than what they're used to anyway. Yeah. But it'll be great. And our tournament here is a little bit different this year, which is exciting for us. We've gone to a 3-day format instead of a 2-day format, which is going to be something new and different. I'm just kind of going to see how it plays out, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes and what the other participants think about it.
Yeah, 3 straight days here on campus, which should be cool. And then, those winters in the Midwest stretch well into March. So I hope you got the ladies prepared for that. But as you delve more into March and April, that's when the Big West season really kicks up. And you mentioned Hawaii. You expect them to be there at the end. But maybe some other teams you have on the radar this year.
I think our entire conference is always strong. I think I say this every year, but none of us are in a position where we blow anyone out in our conference. The games are always highly competitive. I think we have one of the most exciting conferences in the country in terms of well-roundedness. And usually that goes on in April. This year we have Hawaii in mid-March, which is exciting because we'll play them in early February, we'll play them in mid-March, and then it would be neat if we could play them at some point in our conference tournament at the end of the season as well. And again, I think that would be good for us if we're playing them at the end of the season. I'll feel like we'll be in the right space.
Yeah, March 10th, Hawaii here at home, so I know that'll be a match you're hoping for a good turnout in terms of the crowd. Big West tournaments in Davis this year. So that'll be obviously, the culmination of the season comes down to those days up in Northern California. When you look at your team specifically, who are you looking for big years out of?
I think our leader last year was Mary Brooks. She's going to have another amazing season. She's just a really hardworking player. Yeah. She gets out there and puts a lot of energy into the game, and she makes a lot of other people better. But we have a huge senior core. Right. So I think that I expect a lot from a lot of different players, truthfully, and the way that we're going to be successful and win is getting things from all of those different players. As I said, Mary might be the leader, but she is a person who is unselfish, and she's going to allow those other people to do what they can do and empower them to do what they can do, and I think them the same for her. So we're just looking forward to getting out there, and I think we're deep, and we have a lot of people who can contribute and help us, and I don't want to limit anyone from their ability and how they can help, and we're just going to kind of test it out as the season goes along and tighten it up when we get towards the end.
Yeah, games will start counting January 28th. Really not far at all when you think about it. 13th year as head coach. Dan, thanks a lot, and good luck this season.
Thanks for having me.
See you next time, Anteater fans.